will, to the best of my ability,
and will to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
On Monday, Barack and Michelle Obama will retrace their steps from 2009, reminding us of the couple that walked the parade route 4 years ago. And yet they're different now, say friends and aides, in ways that are not always easy to see. I'm Jody Cantor for the New York Times. The Obamas have become better politicians, more adept, but also more conventional. When they work a room now, people say they seem looser, less wary, less tense. They linger in ways they never used to. Years ago, Michelle Obama told an old boss that the only thing she liked about campaigning was picking up decorating tips from strangers' living rooms.
Earning enough to raise a family for.
But this year she threw herself into campaigning, even designing her own initiative to encourage people to vote.
It takes one, and it starts with you.
Unlike many first couples, the Obamas once staked themselves on the idea of doing things differently, on not being regular politicians. In the past, they could appear to be critical observers of politics, so above it all that they were sometimes reluctant to participate. These days, the president seems to show more enthusiasm for everything from the corniest White House rituals like the annual turkey pardon to the highest stakes budget negotiations.
So as of this point, it looks like I'm going to be spending New Year's here in D.C. Y'all are going to be hanging out in D.C. too, right?
While we seem to know what the president wants from his second term, the real question in some ways is the First Lady. So far, she's stuck to a very safe strategy, working on important issues like childhood obesity, but interpreting her role very traditionally. But Michelle Obama has changed and grown, those close to her say, becoming more experienced and confident. So how will she use those qualities? Finally, when you watch Barack Obama at this inauguration, remember that he has become a full-time crisis manager, a man who sees death and human suffering all the time. When he traveled to Newtown, Connecticut last month, he met with each family, hearing their stories, looking at the photos of their children, crying with the families, and then giving a major speech in public at which he cried again.
Whatever portion of sadness that we can share with you to ease this heavy load, we will gladly bear it.
In fact, he's been crying a lot more in public lately. For example, when he thanked campaign aides the day after the election.
I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of all of you.
That's a change for a president known for his poker face, and perhaps a clue to just how deeply the job of president has affected and changed Barack Obama.